The original Nidhogg released back in 2014, coming from nowhere and engrossing players with its simplistic design and brilliant multiplayer. For the most part, Nidhogg 2 carries over everything that made the original such a fan favourite game, with the addition of some new features and a questionable new artistic style. Like its predecessor, Nidhogg 2 was built with multiplayer at the forefront of its design. There is a single player arcade mode which does offer some solo playing fun, but the real fun lies in the multiplayer and there is a lot of fun to be had. The concept of winning hasn't changed from the original. Make your way to the end of the multi-screen levels to give yourself up to the worm, which to a normal person simply means winning. Although the concept of winning hasn't changed, how you can win has. Nidhogg 2 brings a new selection of weapons for you to slay your opponents with. 3 new weapons to be precise. First, there's the heavy broadsword, slower than its fencing counterpart but offers a lot more damage. Then there's the nimble daggers. What the dagger lacks in size, it makes up for in speed and makes the perfect throwing weapon. Finally, there's the utterly useless bow and arrow, which is so easy for opponents to read, your best option is just to throw it. Through the game's option screen, you have the ability to switch the different weapons on and off, so there's an option to get rid of the useless bow and arrow. And although the option of selecting your weapons is available in-game, you don't have a choice in what weapon you receive upon death. This randomised approach not only requires you to gain some mastery of each weapon, but also mixes up the dynamics of gameplay and creates some brilliantly tense face-offs. Nidhogg 2 also brings a complete overhaul to its visual style, which works wonders for its backgrounds. The game boasts 10 different stages for you to duel through, all of which look stunning and are full of charming animations. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the playable characters. Although Nidhogg 2 does feature a ton of customization options for these characters, they all look pretty garish in comparison to the gorgeous backgrounds. I'm pleased to say that the brutality of the original Nidhogg has returned. Combat still plays through high, middle and low contests, and for the most part feels slick and responsive. I did experience a little bit of latency when trying to duck out the way of an arrow, and although this is very frustrating, it only happened on the odd occasion. Every mini battle you win in Nidhogg 2 is glorified with the splatter of your opponent's blood. Unfortunately, the melee neck snapping of the original has gone. Instead, it's replaced with a thug-inspired continuous stamp on the head. Nidhogg 2 embraces everything that made the original game such a brilliant multiplayer game and delivers it on a pretty ambitious level. The upgraded visuals do wonders for the stunning backgrounds, but often make your characters look like ghastly blobs of coloured matter. The addition of new weapons adds to the tactical combat and creates some tense mini-duels throughout the multi-screen levels. Nidhogg 2 is the perfect addition to any gaming night you may have with your friends, and serve it with a side of beer and a dusting of pizza, and the game really comes to life.